Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going way back to the basics and doing an Essential Oils 101 video. Before we get started though, I did just launch my courses, or guides rather, in my Stan store. The link will be down below, but think like specific things that you need essential oils for. It's just a complete guide on a specific topic, like dogs, essential or hormones, aromatic families even. So just different things. Check that out if you're interested. But let's talk about basics. This is like a very basic. If you know nothing about essential oils, this video is for you. So we're gonna go over what they are, how they're made or how they're obtained, the power and how to use them in aromatherapy, and then a few top essential oils, and then safety. So the essential oils are not oils. They're highly concentrated volatile extracts from plants. So it could be from any part of the plant. So the flower, stem, leaf, what do I have? Bark, pine needles, just all different kinds of the plant. And then it's put in a still, and then it has water and steam and just science extracts the essential oil. And I can put like a guide to, or like a picture of how steam distillation works. There's also cold pressing. So like think a citrus essential oil. It's not made from the leaves of the orange plant. It's made from the orange peel. So you have to cold press that. And that is how the oil is extracted from citrus. Then there's also solvent extraction and CO2 extraction, which are not as common, but are different ways. So the solvent extraction is for like flowers that are too fragile for steam distillation, that like won't make it through that. And it involves using a solvent like hexane to separate the essential oils from the plant matter. And then CO2 extraction is using carbon dioxide under high pressure to extract the essential oils. Again, it's not widely used, but it's also for delicate and heat sensitive plant materials like flowers. So that is what an essential oil is. And so that's how you get the oil that is in the bottle. So in this bottle, as you can imagine, it's a super concentrated substance in the bottle. I want to say oil, but it is not technically an oil. Like a carrier oil, this is what you use to dilute the essential oils. This is just like olive oil, or this one's almond, or there's coconut oil. This is just like the cold pressed oil from whatever it is derived from, and it is like where it feels oily, you can feel it, it doesn't evaporate quick. Essential oils evaporate, and that's how really that you know it's undiluted or not adulterated, is you place a drop onto a piece of paper and it will fully evaporate off of that paper. Okay, now some like orange essential oil that might stain, or blue tansy will stain the paper, but the oil will evaporate. And now moving on to how we can use essential oils. There are three main ways that people use essential oils: inhalation, ingestion, and topical use. If you're planning on ingesting an essential oil, I highly recommend talking to an aromatherapist. I am certified aromatherapist, or someone very skilled in doing that. It's not just like, add grapefruit to your water or add lemon to your water every day type of thing. It needs to be done intentionally for a specific thing and for a short period of time. So inhalation, the first way, so think diffusers, breathing in the essential oil. And there are a lot of different ways to do that. You can use a diffuser, you can use a steam inhalation, so like putting some essential oils in a bowl of like boiling water, putting a towel over your head and breathing in. That's also a way that you can, that really is targeted to like expectorant properties, like if you have mucus or a cough or something. It's really helpful in that way. You can also just take a bottle of essential oil and take a big whiff of the oil. That is a great way. That's probably the fastest and quickest and most effective way to use essential oils for like emotion, stress relief, things like that. Now, like if you're having a muscle problem with your shoulder, smelling the essential oil isn't going to help with that. You need to make a topical, which we'll talk about in a second, and apply it topically. But for like mood, things like that, just inhalation directly from the bottle is super powerful. You can also make an essential oil inhaler, which is a tube. Essentially, it has a cotton wick on the inside that drops are placed on, and then you breathe in the essential oil like that. Very similar to just breathing in the oil from the bottle, but it's great for travel. And then if you want to make a blend, like an allergy blend, for example, that's a really good option for inhaling for that. And then lastly, if you're comfortable with, you can add a drop of essential oil to the palm of your hand, kind of warm it up in your hand and sit and breathe in that way. Generally, I mean, don't put cinnamon directly on the palm of your hand. There are some oils that are hot oils or ones that are gonna like irritate your skin if you do that. But frankincense, lavender, those like general basic essential oils you're going to be okay with. Then applying oils topically. This also needs to be done with care. I don't think you absolutely have to go to an aromatherapist to do this. You can do this on your own. There are plenty of different dilution guides to help you, but make sure you're diluting your essential oil. If you're using your oil neat, again, make sure it's for something specific, make sure it's safe and for a short period of time. So applying them topically may help with reducing inflammation, wound healing, fungal, bacterial, viral infection, supporting healthy skin, itch relief, scar formation, or healthy scar formation, preventing wrinkles, so really great for skincare, slowing the process of aging, supporting detox, and so much more. There are so many things that you can use essential oils topically for. Just make sure you're diluting and according to what you're using it for too. So like in skincare, it's a different dilution rate for like a massage oil. And I will have this in the blog post here so that you guys can reference that. Next, I just have the top 5 essential oils and some of their uses. And so if you're starting out with essential oils and you want to build a small kit of oils to have for different, a lot of oils are very versatile too and can be used for so many different things. But here are a few to start with. So lavender, great for relaxation properties. It's like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It's great for skin, has tons of different benefits. Peppermint is very invigorating. It's one that I use a lot for headaches, for energizing me to like motivating me to work or to work out. It's also great for digestion, so rubbing a bit on your tummy diluted. Peppermint will irritate your skin if you put it on your skin undiluted though, and make sure you do not get it near your eyes when you're using it for a headache. Tea tree is super powerful. Think just like power. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, all of the different things. Antibacterial, and it can be used for all kinds of skin irritations or things going on. And then it's also great for acne and skincare in that way. Also great for cleaning. It's super powerful. So tea tree is a great one to have on hand. Eucalyptus is next, and this one, think like when you're sick. So it's really great for using in like a homemade Vicks vapor rub, putting in your diffuser when you're sick. It can help clear congestion and improve respiratory function, respiratory support. And then number 5 is lemon, and also just think power and like cleaning with lemon. It's like nature's Goo Gone. It gets sticky stuff off of everything. It's super powerful and uplifting. So like breathing it in, I wouldn't suggest putting it directly on the palm of your hand just because it's phototoxic, photosensitive. So if you put it on your skin and then go in the sun, it's going to create a reaction. Safety is last, and if you have any questions on anything, please let me know in the comments down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. But always dilute essential oils before putting it on the skin, especially when you're starting out. Now, there are times in like ways that we can use essential oils neat, but if you're starting out, you don't want to have like a negative experience right off the bat and then be like, oh, I hate essential oils. So make sure you're easing into it and using them safely in that way. Perform a patch test before you're just slathering on like a frankincense body lotion or something that you've made. Make sure you use it in a small area just to especially if you have been prone to sensitivities like that in the past or have sensitive skin. Keep essential oils out of the reach of all pets and all kids. That is where like you see the injury reports or whatever they're called, the accident reports. It's when a baby or a dog gets into a bottle of essential oil and like drinks some or eats it, and it's like that is not the way to use essential oils. Like I said, they're super powerful. Some of them even have like child lock caps on them. So make sure at all times you're keeping them away from pets and kids. And then lastly, some essential oils are not safe to use if you're on certain medications, if you're pregnant, breastfeeding. So if you are sensitive or if you have any of those conditions, make sure you talk to an aromatherapist before you start using essential oils. It's just important to err on the side of caution because these can be super beneficial, but they can also like give people negative experiences with them. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know what questions you have. A link to shop my other guides will be down below as well. Make sure you go to this blog post so you can have this on hand and the dilution guides and all of that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day.